We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd. This is Canelo Alvarez. Amir Khan. The fans are ready. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You could see that punch coming from a mile away. Tried to score with a jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who could forget Canelo Alvarez's highlight reel knockout of Amir Khan in their first fight back in Las Vegas in 2016.
So let's get the history of these two right now. Canelo Alvarez, everybody knows who this man is, how much of a badass he is. Amir Khan, a homeboy, he was like our Olympic hero. Amir Khan, fastest hands in the West, gets in there with Canelo Alvarez. Now remember, 2016, Canelo stops Amir Khan with a KO, a crushing KO in round 6. How will a fighter get over that when you know somebody can knock you out in such a fashion? This shows how big a heart Amir Khan has.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe what we're seeing? Couldn't land that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How about Alvarez in that last round? He is down big time on the scores. And here's the bell to start round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Just misses with that uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Ooh, a good straight. The straight right just misses. And he just missed with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
counter shot. Good counter punching. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter. This is with the jab. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know what?
There's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Look how that straight's affecting them. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Parries that jab away. That counter shot lands. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. A perfect counter lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Catch and shoot. Another scoring shot. Some nice Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And he just put Amir Khan down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that... This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't land that jab. Unlucky to miss with that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Punch, counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That uppercut misses. Good counter punch. That right hook won't score. That's counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? lucky that hook didn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. How about that time counter shot? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again.